Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is SageSow, and today we are playing the Ultimate Decades Challenge. So the Ultimate Decades Challenge is an extension of the regular Decade Challenge that a lot of people do know, and instead of starting from the 1800s, it starts from the 1300s. So this challenge was created by Morbid Gamer. These are the official rules. She has a Google Doc. If you search up, Ultimate Decades Challenge Sims 4, you'll be able to find this Google Doc. There's a ton of links on the side to kind of get you where you need to go. You can also follow these links right here to all of the different centuries. So right now we're following the 1300s or the Middle Ages rules. So a lot of people use this spreadsheet to track their challenge. So what mine looks like is going to be similar to what the template looks like. I haven't messed with it a whole lot, but you guys will probably see me use this spreadsheet throughout the challenge, so I just want to let you know kind of how it works. So basically, when Sims are going to age up is when we move their name. So like, let's say my Sim Helena was going to age up on this day. I would put her name here so that we have a reminder that that is when she's going to age up. There's a day tracker on the side here. It took like 2 days in the save for me to like set everything up. So unfortunately, we did miss 2 days, so we are starting on day 2, but we will be just fine. It tells you the sim day, the number of sim days, and then what year it is in the game. Each year is 4 sim days. And then we also follow a custom aging system, and you can easily set that up with MCC if you have it. On the side here is going to be where our death rolls are, and basically all of these numbers are the rolls that we cannot roll when aging up a sim. If we do roll them, that means they do not succeed on to the next life stage. There's a really great YouTuber that I watch called Plumbob in the past. She does very historically accurate gameplay and also provides a lot of different historical events that happen in each year. So I'm actually following what she does for her roles instead. It's pretty similar to the regular challenge, but basically it just means that toddler through teenhood is a little bit easier to get through. The hardest roles are for babies and young adults. This is going to be our sim info page. So this looks crazy right now, but basically what this does is show us each of the families and what their relations are to each other, the generation, the year they were born, and as well as the whole family name at the top. I also kind of added some charts that will slowly fill up over time of some things like nationality distribution, female versus male, and number of sims and when they died. Every couple we have is going to get a role for how many pregnancy tries they're allowed to have. So our main household has unlimited baby tries. They're allowed to have as many kids as they want, but all of our side households will have specific baby roles. So they'll roll a number, and then let's say, for example, they have 3 baby tries. It just means they get 3 pregnancies. So this just keeps track of future weddings, if we have to pay any dowries, and then as well as how many baby tries each side household has. If you want to know more of the rules, I will link the rules and the spreadsheet and the Google Doc below. So if you're considering playing this challenge for yourself, you can check all of those out in the description. I'm not going to go over every single rule, but it will kind of come up as we play the game. So this is our founder sim. He is going to be generation 1. This is Leuthar Hawthorne. He has a custom aspiration that I found, and it's called Fabulous Farmer. He is also a loner, and he's a perfectionist. So this is him up close. He's got green eyes, ash brown hair, and this is his sister Helena Hawthorne. They are twins, so they're really close. She wants a big happy family. She's generous and creative, and this is their older brother Werner II. So he is a young adult. He has the angry ace aspiration, loves the outdoors, is romantically reserved, and is a dog lover. So in this challenge, you basically want to have your main household and 2 side households. So I decided to make 3 siblings be our 1, 2, and 3 households. So Leuthar and his future wife will be our first and main household, and then Helena's family and Werner II's family will be our 2 side households. So this is their parents, Werner Hawthorne, and then their mother is Aelrin. So the story here, typically the firstborn son is the one that takes over the farm. This is the Hawthorne family farm, and so Werner II, technically, he is the heir and is responsible for taking over the farm, but Werner is very ambitious, and he decided that he did not want to take over the farm. He wants to move to the bigger city. So he just aged up into a young adult, and we are going to move him out and marry him, and he will live in the city, which leaves Leuthar taking over the farm instead. So this is Amalie Baker. Baker. She is going to be Luther's wife. She wants to be a super parent. She's a love bug and an animal enthusiast, and I'll just show her up close as well. So this is her face. She is literally adorable. And her two parents, this is Conrad Baker, and then Ozma is her mother. So Conrad and Werner I have known each other for a really long time. Their families have always gotten along, and Amalie kind of always had a little bit of a crush on Leuthar. So not to say that Leuthar and Amalie are having a eventual arranged marriage, but it is kind of assumed that they would get together since they are a similar age, and they've always been really, really close. So we're back in the game now, and I want to give a little bit of a tour of the house before we start getting into the game. So this is the Hawthorne farm lot. It might be a lot generally for what we should be starting with, but I wanted to kind of go along with the storyline that this has been in their family for a few generations, and so it's not out of the ordinary that they would have, like, you know, some plot of land, a chicken coop, things like that. This is kind of what the front looks like. And we have a small little kitchen here. I included this like stove as well as this clay oven because I thought that was pretty cool. We have our little hanging wheat and lavender in the window, and then just a small little table with some coins on it. And then we have the bedroom. So we have some stuff for the kids that we don't have yet, but we have some infant stuff. And then we also have the main bed. And then because we are probably going to have some parents living with us, I also included this tent so that a few more people can sleep, since we obviously only have 2 spots right now. So yeah, so that is the lot. It's actually currently Monday at 11 p.m. But in the challenge rules, basically the parents of our 2 heir sims, or our 3 main household sims, are actually generation 0. So when we get into the game, we're supposed to roll to see whether they survive or not. So for the parents, this will be the Hawthorne and the Baker parents. So we have to roll for all of them into their adult life stage. They're not allowed to roll anything above a 9. So if they get anything 1 through 8, they are good to go, but 9 and above out of a d20, that is when they will have some consequences. All right, so we are going to go ahead and start rolling. So we're going to roll for Werner first. So I have a 1d20 here on the bottom of the screen. And I'm going to go ahead and roll. So Werner rolled a 4, so he is all good. We're now going to roll for Elrond. Okay, Elrond rolled a 15, so she will not be surviving. And then now we will roll for Conrad. He also will not survive. And we are now going to roll for Ozma, and she rolled a 20. So the only parent out of all of them to survive will be Werner the first. All right, so Werner is the only one that gets to live, unfortunately. So we are going to be killing Elrond, Conrad, and Ozma. There's a bunch of sims here too. Like, what a gathering for this execution. It's not an execution, but oh my gosh. Okay, so I guess let's make sure they're actually on the lot before we do this. We don't want to accidentally lose their graves. Okay, I'm actually gonna have, I know that we're about to kill his mom, but I'm gonna have Werner II talk to Siobhan, because this is actually going to be his wife. And he's able to get married just immediately since he's already a young adult. We are kind of having them be able to get married once they're 16 years old. And so what that means is 3 years after they become a teen, which is 12 days in The Sims. All right, so I am gonna have him go introduce himself to her really quickly. Introduction to attraction. At a glance, Werner II has a neutral attraction to Siobhan. Yikes. Well, that's okay. I also forgot, since he is romantically reserved, he like can't do a lot of interactions, and they're all like different. It's really funny. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use MCC. I think it's maintain sim, yes. And then we can just do like hunger, probably, or like maybe like an illness. Is there like an illness? Poison. We can do poison. Okay, so we will allow Conrad to, wow, that was depressing. Oh my gosh. Conrad is sleeping. Bro, come out here. Oh, he's gonna get a fear of death, isn't he? Okay, we can plead for Ozma. I'm not gonna seduce, that's weird. So Ozma Baker is truly gone after Conrad's ardent appeal fell from death's deaf ears. So she is unfortunately not going to be staying with us in this family. Okay, well, R.I.P. Ozma. Alright, she's not actually getting reaped. That's not good. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think just becoming free roaming ghost. Alright, so R.I.P. Ozma. I guess Conrad is next. Now where is Amalie? Because we'll have Amalie come here so that she can plead for her dad. We can do death by broken heart. I think that would make sense since he did just lose the love of his life. Oh my gosh, this is awful. This is brutal. I've never seen this. Alright. Let's plead for Conrad. Wait, stop crying. Stop crying. Okay, let's see what we think. Oh, we lost him too. We were not able to plead. Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry guys, just to like literally make this so sad and we just started. Everyone's just freaking sad and crying. Not the family recipe unlocked. Heartbreak healer special touch. Oh my gosh. Okay, so next unfortunately is Aelrin. Okay. And we're gonna need one of the kids to plead for their mom. Because their mom is about to die. Oh, she's going out here to die. I'm having her die from mold. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. She looks like a witch, bro. Wow. Wow. That was dramatic. Alright, let's have her plead. Oh my goodness. Aww. Oh my gosh, we didn't get to keep her either? Wow, he's not having a good day today, clearly. Wow. Well, 3 graves to start off the day. Isn't that just a nightmare? Okay, so we are down to 5 in the household. Werner is going to be moving out soon because we are going to have him marry Siobhan. I think she's still here. He's not in a terrible mood because he's getting overruled by the fact that he has fresh air than the fact that his mom just died. But we're gonna try and like get them to have a relationship since they are supposed to be married at this point anyway. Totally fine. We can just continue to have them get to know each other now. And maybe they just, you know, had a little bit of a late marriage. That's all right. So for the rest of the Sims, we are going to have, I think, Helena or Amalie and Helena kind of chat with each other. Helena and Amalie are super good friends, so I think that we should have them kind of come console each other about both of their parents literally just dying. But Amalie just lost her entire family, you know what I mean? Like, she doesn't have any other family. She's gonna talk about, I don't understand why this is happening, stuff like that, having deep conversations, and I think Helena's gonna try and cheer her up. Werner is obviously having a really rough time. Look at how sad he looks. Like, he just lost the love of his life. We do not have any food whatsoever, so I think that they are just going to have to low-key starve for the night. Some of them are hungry. I think it's just because we started playing a day. Technically they should not be hungry yet, but that's okay. So he's talking to the Grim Reaper. Wait, no, Siobhan, don't leave. I think she already left. We will probably just have them get married and move out anyways, even though we're not going to see their relationship really develop because Werner and him are, you know, a side household anyway. So we're not going to focus too much on that. Alright, so it is the next day. It is now Tuesday. We are here, and I just went ahead and moved in Werner and Siobhan and got them married. Since they are a side household, we don't have to like really work on their relationship. And I also had Siobhan's family pay the dowry of $500 to get two peasants married to the main household. So we are now going to roll for how many tries they have. So it's going to be 2 through 11 is the number of pregnancies, and if we roll a 1 or a 12, we will not have children. So I'm just going to do a 1d12, and we'll see what we get. Okay, so we have 8. So we are allowed to have 8 pregnancies with them. I just moved them into this lot at the edge of the city. There's lots of different lots we can explore, so we'll definitely be coming down here a lot, but a lot of them are residential rental homes, so there's multiple families on each lot, and I just felt like that was a little more realistic for the time period and how kind of cramped the housing would be. So this lot, we can't see the units because they are not our units, but we have this house in the corner and then a little shared like outhouse and garden area. So this is their little house. We just have a little dining area, little living area with a fireplace and a kitchen. And then upstairs we just have a full bed, a single bed, and then a bassinet ready for a baby. So we're going to have them go ahead and try for a baby. And the way I have it set up is basically that for our main household, we will be using the risky woohoo settings to do percentages per age group of how likely it is that they're going to be pregnant, but for trying for a baby, it is on 100%. I don't know why they can't. Whoa, what's going on? Somebody just came up and started fighting her. What? Oh my gosh. What is going on? Okay, well, I'm not really sure what's wrong with the bed, but for some reason we cannot woohoo in it. Okay, we're just gonna try and woohoo in the bush instead, I guess. But anyway, I was just saying that we're gonna use Try for Baby for all of our side households, just because it gives them the 100% chance of pregnancy, so that we don't have to keep, sitting here trying to get them pregnant just for the one pregnancy try. And I won't normally do pregnancy tests, but for the side households I will. And she is pregnant. Awesome. So in the spreadsheet, I'm going to go ahead and write down that she will give birth in 3 days, and then we'll come back and have her baby with her. Okay, so today's the 3rd day of the year. It's Tuesday. So we're back with our main household, and it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. So truly what we need to do, since we haven't really gotten the opportunity to, is we need to get some crops going and also find them some food. So with the royalty mod, there's different rabbit holes that you can go down. For peasants, you can buy meat, hang out at the local tavern, the town square, the barn raising, and a religious service. But they also have a hunting and a scavenge land for food option. So we are going to have them scavenge the land for food. So I think we're going to send Amalie to forage and maybe Helena to fish. We'll gather some water first and then go fishing. So behind our house we have this beautiful little orchard. I don't think I think they're all just lemon trees. Oh, there's some cherry trees as well. They're just not grown. There's no lemons right now, but I'm assuming maybe tomorrow there will be. So the mushrooms are also not done. I'm wondering it's because we were with the side household last night, and so none of the plants grew, which is kind of annoying, but we will make do. I'm gonna send Werner to fish in this upper pond while Helena is fishing in the lower pond. We also have this pond. So basically once we catch a fish, we'll be able to add it to the stock. And then once we fish in the pond, we'll be able to get any of the fish we've previously caught. So it's really important for us to get like high quality, high money value fish so that we can continue fishing it from our own pond. So she got a striped leaf frog. Is Helena fishing yet? No, she's not. Okay. Let me find some more collectibles and queue those up. There's some other trees over here. Looks like apple trees. Oh, look, it's Werner. He's on his notebook phone. Right? You're walking very slow, buddy. Seems like you want to be hungry all day. Okay, so Leuthar went in his PJs, which, whatever. But he did come back with a few things. So these things, we cannot plant these. You can just eat them, but the seeds we can. So we can go ahead and open these starter vegetables and see what we can get from that. So we got taro root, green bean. Okay, that's not super good. We got mushrooms, spinach. Okay, so before we plant these, I want to send him one more time to go foraging to see if we can get anything else, like maybe some fruit. And Amalie is having a terrible time, and I'm so sorry for her. She's really angry, and his son wants to go to GeekCon, but you're in the 1300s, so you can't go to GeekCon. Sorry. All right, Helena is just fishing. She has not caught anything yet. Oh, I'm gonna have her continue fishing because I think she just needs to get her skill up a little bit. Okay, Leuthar is also back. He got a starter fruits packet, so there we go. Oh, and we got strawberries. Okay, that's pretty much what I wanted. So we have plantable spinach. It's only available in the winter though, so that's not really gonna help us. The strawberries will, because we can go ahead and plant those now. I'm gonna plant 8 of them. And this is summer and spring, so although we really shouldn't have taro root. It's obviously not native to this country, but we'll do it for lore reasons. And then green beans, we have 8 of those. We'll definitely go ahead and plant all of those because they are a spring crop. And they're too crafty for Helena again. Girl, I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Come on, you can do it. Oh, no, we're not gonna say yes to— Look, she just caught a cowplant berry. That's what happens. That's what happens when I say you can do it. That is insane. I don't know if we actually should have a cow plant. I'm not sure about that. We also do need to work on Amalie and Luther's relationship, but they can't get married for like 10 more sim days anyway, but it would be nice if they were in a relationship before they are able to get married. So we can go ahead and collect a swarm and collect some honey. Maybe we could make a honey cake. That's like the only thing. We could try and have them fetch a gift. Here's our bin. So I'm gonna put the spinach in here because I don't want them to use it for cooking, as well as the taro root. Oh, we have mushrooms. I forgot. We can also plant the mushrooms. Wow, girl, 180. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Jacques the Trader from the Royalty mod comes every, I think, Wednesday and Friday, but I could be wrong. We'll find out when he comes for the first time. So I think I'm gonna allow, like, not have them sell anything unless it's to him, because really that should be the only way that they're able to sell anything. So I think that's what we're gonna follow. And she really has to pee, so she's returning to the lot, so we're just gonna send her home anyway. There's probably a bush that's closer by. Oh yeah, there's one right here. I'm gonna have her pee in that. And then he needs to keep fishing because he's caught nothing. She's caught a cow plant berry and a common upgrade part. Neither can we eat right now. Amalie has done the most by just being friendly to the bees. So we're gonna have her start on these bees and see if we can. And then I might have Leuthar start on some laundry because we already need to wash our clothes. Okay, we're good friends with both the bees, I think. Oh, I love when she does that because she's a love bug. It's so cute. So we have 2 things of honey. I don't know if we can do anything. Obviously, we can just eat the honey straight up. But I'm gonna send to fetch a gift. And see if we get anything edible back. We actually got starter vegetables. Okay, we got more green beans, which is fine, and more taro root and mushrooms. Wow, we can actually fill up our little area here. What is hers is a super parent, so she's probably gonna do some gardening, so I'm just gonna have her do that. Oh yeah, you can be loves the outdoors. He hasn't caught a single fish, but he loves the outdoors, so it's okay. And he is super tense. Can we like send him home? Like we can't even make him leave. Okay, so Helen is here. She's feeling super uncomfortable, but I am gonna go send her to scavenge in the woods. And then she's getting a phone call from her dead mom. Oh, he caught a treasure map, but nothing else. He did catch a perch. Oh, finally. Finally. So now, since we have that perch, we can go fishing, but the only fish we will catch is a perch. So we really need to get some chickens. We do have enough for chickens. So honestly, it might be a good investment to get like 2. We'll see if they come out, and then if they do, then we can say hi to them. Okay, we definitely need eggs as a source of food, because even if we don't have anything else, we can make like scrambled eggs, so that would be ideal. And then I guess just like, yeah, we can't even roast anything because we don't have fish. We have 1 fish, so unless Helena catches more fish, we are not having a fish dinner tonight. And then he can go ahead and roast a roasted fish since he does have a fish. Is it mean? I don't know. And she could not catch any more, but she does have some fruits and things in her inventory. And then as far as Amalie goes, I might just let her eat the honey, even though it is pretty expensive. Oh, look at that. Whoa, it actually got her hunger up quite a bit. Wow, that's a good source of food. And then I think I want them to sit down and maybe do like a story or something. And I'll have Werner tell it maybe, just so they can have some fun. I think it'll be fun if they hear a story. And it's social as well, and they all need social. Oh, look, he's peeing. No, he peed himself! Okay, I think I might have them maybe just go to bed. I might have him play in the water. I don't know if that's gonna help get his hygiene up. No, it doesn't. Okay. Then I'll just have him... Oh, he's sleep... Oh, wow. Right, so our heir is sleeping in the bathtub because he's so tired and he is taking a bath. Okay. Not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna just send Werner to bed, honestly. And then let's have Amalie... Oh, Helena really needs to pee. I hope she doesn't mind if her brother's in there. Oh, she peed herself too. What a great day, guys. Everybody's peeing their pants. Okay, so we really need him to get out of the bath. Oh, he's mortified. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Can we calm down? We'll hide from everyone like a few times so we don't die of embarrassment. I'm gonna save right now just in case somebody dies because I fear I cannot handle that. Like, I really cannot. Okay, get out of the bathtub and let your sister take a bath. I really hope he can get over his mortified moodlet because I'm really worried that he is gonna die. Okay, it's helping, it's helping, it's helping. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. The honey didn't last very long. She's also mortified? Oh my gosh. Guys, yeah, the fruits and stuff, it does not last long at all. Alright, and then we'll send the girls to bed. No! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is not happening right now. I knew this was gonna freaking happen. What did I just freaking say? I'm gonna send her dad to wail about demise. Please save her. Please save her. Oh my god, she saved. Oh my gosh, she saved. Guys, I truly thought that this was gonna be really bad. Oh. Guys, we gotta get a screenshot of this. And she's back. And she's back. She has a big headache, I think. Wow. So, okay. So that's crazy. I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe that just happened. Saved from death. That is insane. She almost died. She almost died for real. And, okay, so she's still mortified. So there's a possibility she could die again. So I'm gonna save again, just in case, but I'm gonna have her hide from everyone for a few times. Hopefully, she's just very embarrassed now. So we're gonna try and get rid of that moodlet. It's 5:30 and no one has gone to sleep, so they're going back to sleep. I'm sorry. I know that was really traumatic, guys, but we have to do this. Grim, I hate you. Oh my gosh, he's growing a beard. Look at him. He has a beard. Growing out of control. His hair follicles, no. Okay, he needs to go on that side of the bed, please, so that your dad can get in. Okay. Jacques is here. Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay, also our laundry is super stinky, which is just great. I'm gonna give, I think, Amalie everything to sell. This might be a mistake to sell all of our stuff, but our crops, at least the strawberries, look ready. So if anything, we'll still be able to eat the strawberries. We need to pay taxes today as well. $100. Ugh. Let's go ahead and go to Jacques. And trade, go ahead and, sell items. So we are allowed to buy things from him as well as sell things. So, we can sell all of this stuff if we want to. We might keep the frogs maybe, because we can continue to breed those. But look at all of these goodies. Also, one of the striped leaf frogs, but we just made all, like, $850. So we can buy like anything probably. So let's see what they have in stock. So we have some plants here. I can't really tell which ones are the plantable ones and which ones are not because they're the same price. So it's going to be a gamble. But I think this is the real tomato. So we definitely want tomatoes and potatoes. Truly, I can't tell with the potatoes, so I might just buy one of each. And then we probably want onions as well as carrots. And I think an apple would be good. I can't tell which apple is which. Let's hope they're all plantable. Okay, so we bought the wrong of almost everything. Great. Okay, so the one that looks worse is going to be the one that we actually want to plant, I guess. Okay, so we bought the wrong... The only thing we bought right was the potato. Oh, wow. Okay, great. Cool. So let's go ahead and purchase items again. And let's try and get these again. We did spend, like, we lost a little bit of money, but it's all right. So these are all plantable, which is perfect. So the tomatoes for summer, fall, and spring. So we can do the carrot. We actually don't have room. So we might need to buy some more planters. Okay, so in terms of planting, we can go ahead and plant the carrots, I think, right here. And then I think everything else is going to need to be stored. So we have our tomato in summer, we have our apple for fall, our potato for winter, and then we have a fall and winter onion. And then we can go ahead and plant this mushroom again, honestly, because mushrooms are actually really good for recipes in The Sims because there's quite a few different recipes that you can make with mushrooms. And then we'll send Werner. It's 1:22 and he's getting up for the first time. We are not off to a good start in terms of scheduling. Okay, so we do have 2 eggs, which is new for us. And we have 48 strawberries and 48 mushrooms, as well as 2 honeys. So hopefully we'll be able to make at least like some mushroom stew or something like that. Let's go ahead and see if we actually can make anything. We can definitely do some canning because we can do meat substitutes with mushroom, which was actually a really good idea considering a lot of things do require meat and we can just use a substitute for it. So on the grill, we're able to make mushroom steak. Up here, we can only make fruit salad right now from just the from the strawberries. So I think I'm actually gonna have her make some meat substitute and see what we can do. Everybody is calling their phones like we have phones. Like, girl, we don't have any phones. I'm really bad at taking care of so many Sims at once, so I'm so sorry because I know my efficiency is not great. The Sims are just always like, you know, upset and hungry, so it's just not a great life right now. She's having the time of her life, but that's only her. It's only her. Okay, perfect. So we get 3 from how many? Just 1. That's crazy. Another thing I do want to do is a lot of the recipes require flour and sugar, which is something that the Sims cannot make themselves. So I think on days when Trader Jacques is here, I think we'll allow ourselves to spend a little bit of money on groceries, assuming that he would have those goods, just because there's no way for us to make flour or make sugar ourselves in the game, and a lot of recipes do require them. In this kitchen clutter kit that just came out recently, there's this little grocery bag, and I thought, although it's not super realistic, it's probably the best option for us getting groceries and stuff. So I might just put that in like our little produce bin aisle. And I think I'll allow ourselves to purchase some groceries. So for the most part, I'm only trying to get sugar and flour if they have it. But I think we'll allow ourselves to spend like maybe like, I don't know, $100 on groceries, but we already spent some from Trader Jacques, so I'm not gonna have us buy any of this stuff right now, but in the future we possibly could. I think it just doesn't let you make the recipes because power doesn't work. A stove, a clay stove. Since we can't do that, we'll just make mushroom steak. I'd also like to purchase another clothesline. Not that I want us to do more laundry, but clearly we're having issues with just one because our bin is super stinky and very full already. So I don't really know what that's about. It's almost 4 p.m. and we've done literally nothing today. So I might try and send like whoever's the least hungry to maybe harvest some things. We're not gonna get a ton of stuff. Like, we have some lemons around, but as far as food goes, I think that's pretty much it besides these mushrooms. So the mushroom steak is here. So let's just all sit down and eat this. We'll go ahead and just call it to a meal. Oh, Jacques is eating with us. I didn't know he was invited. Okay, well. And then I think for the night, since we do have some time, I want to have Amalie and Leuthar talk a bit because he is super tense and I'm hoping that we'll be able to get his fun up a little bit. Maybe we'll have Amalie tell a story to Leuthar only, and maybe we'll have Helena do something else. Let's have her just do some knitting maybe, because maybe that can be her hobby after we collect some eggs. And he is super stinky too, so this is not awesome. Is she telling the story? Oh, she is telling the story. Wait! Orange egg and green egg? What? Why did we get that? Girl, we didn't give them anything. I wonder if this is a glitch because the coop is custom content. Because I don't think there's any reason why we should have an egg like that. I might have her do some maybe mushroom conserve since we have so many mushrooms, and maybe we can sell that to Jacques. I know I just said I was gonna have her do knitting, but also she low-key we need some money, and also we need to do laundry again. Okay, so Luther's happy. He's still stinky, but he's at least happy. We're gonna get them like talking, and then I might throw in a little bit of a flirt just to see how Amalie takes it. Oh my gosh. She did not like that for some reason, even though she's a love bug. Okay, let's maybe do it from her side, because Helena did kind of convince her that maybe it would be a good idea and provide her some stability if she, you know, did end up with Leuthar, and she's not opposed to that. You know, they've been friends for a long time. Okay, so when she does it, he takes it. I think she's still on the rocks about it, but obviously, you know, it's a win-win situation for Amalie because she gets to kind of live a bit more of the life that she wants to live, and she's kind of able to be with someone that actually allows her to be a person and do her own thing. So the mushroom conserve, we have 3 of those. We'll go ahead and continue having her do some laundry. Werner, I'm kind of thinking of sending to go fishing again. Okay, let's go ahead and maybe, can we do like an embrace or something? Yeah, like we don't want to do too much flirting right now because we still have quite a bit of time, and you know, it's kind of supposed to be a little bit slow for their relationship, just because they are, right now in the game, they're 13. They're going to be 14 next year, but right now they're 13 years old. Obviously, they don't look it because we don't really have preteens, but that is the age that they're supposed to be. And so we don't want them to be too, like, affectionate at this time. So, like, embrace and, like, some cute things like that would be best. Werner caught a new fish. Finally! Okay, so we have 2 fish in our pond. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna send, that's enough talking for the night. I'm gonna send Leuthar to take a bath. Look how freaking cute she is. Like, are you kidding me? I love when she does this. Like, look at her face. Oh my gosh, I love the heart hands. She's literally adorable. Like, I love her. Oh, and then she's complaining. Okay, well, that did not last very long. Is he having any luck? Not really. Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. He's just trying to feed his family. It's rough out here. It's rough out here for sure. Do also need to find Helena someone to marry in the next 3 years or the next 12 sim days. I will probably just find one of the existing townies, whoever she kind of meshes with best. I'm not sure who she's gonna marry at the moment, but we have a few options of people that are in her age range, so we'll just kind of see when the time comes. He needs social really badly. I might have him and Leuthar talk. I think I might have them stargaze together. Aww, little bonding time. Just really trying to get up his social need. Luther's good because he talked to his little girlfriend, but I was trying to make sure Werner has some attention. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna move Werner out. I think we're not going to. We'll just see whenever he becomes adult end of life, how much longer he has. And then we'll kind of just write it out from there, I think. And since it is Thursday at 5:30 in the morning, we are now officially in 1301. So that was all of 1300. I think we're on the right track. We have a full farm ready to go. We have 2 chickens. Everybody's kind of getting into their niche. So I think we're going to go ahead and leave this part here. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching again. I hope you had a great time with this episode. I had a lot of fun recording and like making the little storylines. I hate doing self promo, but if you did like the video, please consider giving it a like, commenting, and maybe even subscribing for future episodes of this series and also for different Sims content. Thank you guys all so much again, and I will see you very soon.